Muy buenas gente, bienvenidos a un nuevo episodio. Estamos de vuelta con The Witcher 3 y me encuentro justamente ahora delante de la taberna. Iba a hablar ahora con Besemir, en principio salimos de aquí y nos vamos de Huerto Blanca. Besemir.
Yennefer's in Vizima. Got a few friends there, so... Something wrong?
Look around. Trouble brewing.
¿Quiénes son?
Who are they?
Patriots. Drinking their 7th round for Tamaria. Fist starting to itch.
Don't see any Nilfgaardians.
They'll find another foe. I'll buy some provisions for the journey. Then we'll go. Geralt, we should stay out of it. Just this once.
What happened to the lilies?
Took him down.
Took them down to hang a golden sun there now.
I cannot show Temerian colours. They'll come and burn the tavern down.
Maybe it's true what they say. You fond of the Imperials? You Nilfgaard's whore?
I'll let that pass. I know grief eats at your heart.
You know shit. They hanged my sister, dragged her out the cloister like a dog. Said Nilfgaard's no place for superstition, that they don't fear the wrath of the gods. And you, do you fear it? If not for Annie, your child would have choked on its navel string. You owe your son to my sister attending to the birth, and you don't fear the gods' wrath. You don't fear it, you cunt!
Hostia puta.
Leave me be!
A ver, pelea.
Recognize this medallion? You know what it means. Back off.
You alright?
They say witches steal young'uns. That true? What the Emperor promise you, freaks? Your own land? Like he did the elves once?
Get out, all of you.
We ain't going nowhere. And neither are you.
They won't back down now.
No sé si quieren pelea. ¿Cómo está?
It's alright. It's over.
Leave me be! Get away!
See his face! God save us!
Be gone, and don't ever come back.
So much for not getting involved. Come on, let's go.
That brawl, we didn't start it.
Yennefer.
Excuses, excuses. You've not changed a bit.
Yen? How?
I received a report about a witcher who'd appeared in White Orchard. I knew it was you, looking for me. I might have waited until you found me, but... well, you know me. Patience has never been my strong suit. It's... good to see you, Geralt. I'd even embrace you. Were you not covered in blood?
Sorry. Wasn't expecting to see you. To be honest, this isn't at all how I imagined we'd meet.
How did you imagine it?
You didn't imagine you'd have a Nilfgaardian escort.
Hello.
Don't get me wrong, Yennefer. I'm glad to see you. But I do think you owe us an explanation.
And I shall provide it. In Vizima. Ready your horses.
¿Qué prisa hay?
Spent the last 6 months in the saddle. Haven't seen you for 2 years. Can't we take a moment to...
Sadly, we cannot. Someone awaits you, Geralt. Someone who doesn't like to be kept waiting. Emperor Emir var Emrys.
¿Oh?
Or, to those on more intimate terms with him, the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes.
Doubt I number among that group. For as I remember, last time we saw each other, he wanted to kill me.
Well, now he wishes to make you an offer.
The kind one can't refuse.
I didn't, though I could have.
Me pregunto qué te ofreció.
Must have been a damn good offer then. Not many things you'd give up your freedom for, and even fewer people.
The sooner we set off, the sooner you'll find out.
What about you?
I'm going in the opposite direction. I somehow doubt the Emperor's invitation mentioned me. Besides, I've got things to do at Kaer Morhen, remember?
Yeah, I remember. Thanks for your help, Vesemir. See you soon.
How's your horse? Swift?
Can't complain. Why do you ask?
I'd like to be back behind some thick city walls as soon as possible.
Vale. ¿La mujer tiene prisa? ¿Monta conmigo o qué? Ah, no, no monta conmigo. Vale, pues... Ya hemos encontrado a Yennefer, no ha sido muy difícil. Ella ha venido a nosotros al final. Que a ver, ahora una emboscada o algo.
You know, I had a dream about you recently.
Knowing you, it was probably filthy.
Just
Claro
the
que sí,
beginning.
tío.
But then,
But then...
Coño. ¿Es la cacería salvaje? Ahí está, ahí va la escolta.
Talk of this tomorrow, all right? After the audience.
Joder, qué mal rollo, tío. Son no muertos.
Nilfgaard's tale begins near White Orchard, with my dear friend Geralt de Rivia seeking his lover of yore, the sorceress Yennefer. She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just a few steps ahead.
¿Por qué me estás haciendo ahora?
Through many trials and tribulations, Geralt finally learned that Yen was in nearby Vizima.
Y después... Siempre rodeado de tías.
It must suffice.
¿Cómo que tendrá eso suficiente?
think Emir cares if I'm clean.
The gentleman will refer to His Imperial Majesty by his full title or not at all. The gentleman will be seated on the bergère.
The what now?
In that chair. Catwin, please shave the gentleman's sideburns to half an inch.
¿Ahora me van a afeitar? ¿Hay algún problema con mi barba?
What's wrong with my beard? Always thought it added to my dignity.
It does. Yet it also detracts from your elegance. In Nilfgaard, we consider beards hard on the eyes. Especially beards infested with lice.
Been on the road a while. Fine, do your thing.
Tilt your head back, please, and sit still.
And prepare to answer some questions.
General, I am not certain this is the appropriate time.
I can't think of a better time. Men turn honest when they feel a blade at their throat. Morvran Voris, commander of the Alba division. Before they take you in to see the Emperor, there's some information I need you to verify. It's a formality, but one that must be seen to.
Sure. Paperwork's gotta be in order.
So, Geralt of Rivia. Place of birth unknown. Parents unknown. Age unknown. All insignificant details. Let us proceed to more recent events. The siege of La Valette Castle. The fate of the defending commander, one Aaron.
Le perdoné la vida y escapó. Es la verdad.
We fought on opposing sides, true. Then we landed in the same dungeon. Arian escaped, set fire to the castle on his way out.
So that is how the blade started. Our reports suggested the dragon was responsible. Moving on. You then found shelter in charming Flotsam, and from there made your way to Vergen. My question is how?
Me uní a Jorved, él me ayudó. Sí, me uní a Jorved.
I left Flotsam with your...
O sea, no me pasa todo el juego, así que no sé cómo responder a todas las
A
preguntas.
slayer of monsters and a slayer of men. You forge interesting alliances.
Something tells me my most interesting is yet to come. Go on, next question, before my beard grows back in.
We shall shave you again if it does. Very well. The infamous summit at Loch Muin. You were there. And once again meddled in the affairs of the mighty.
Tenía que salvar a Tris. Tenía que salvar a Tris.
The mighty had imprisoned Triss Marigold. Ought to know I care about her, and I tend to rescue those I care about.
And so you did, handing Radovid control of the Conclave and Council of Mages in the process.
Nilfgaard recently started a war, unprovoked. So do us both a favor and stop moralizing.
The gentleman must sit still. I'm almost done.
I'm afraid I might find that difficult. Because, from what I know, shortly afterwards you watched a defective megascope blow your friend Sheila de Tanseville to bits.
¿Qué? Me está haciendo spoilers ahora mismo muy bestias. O sea, la tía esta es mala. Joder, tío, qué spoilers me acabo de hacer. Debería haberme pasado el segundo juego. Es que no lo he pasado del todo. Joder, me cago en la hostia. Se le escapó, recibió su merecido. Escapó.
I watched her get in the megascope, but ultimately freed her from the trap your man Letho of Gullet had set. Write that down. I want to be sure the paperwork's in order now.
Well, national interest calls on one to forge difficult alliances at times.
Letho trabajaba para los
Alliances with witches included.
Hostia. ¿Sabes si sigue viva? Fue de Letho.
That an ongoing alliance? What's Letho up to?
I had hoped you would answer that question.
Ah, so Letho's hiding from you. Must have a good reason. Was there a shift in national interest that might have caused that? I don't know where he is. Wouldn't tell you if I did anyway. Blade or no blade to my throat.
I believe that is all. Your signature, please, affirming you stated the whole truth and nothing but the truth on pain of imprisonment or death, etc., etc. Here,
With these formalities seen to, I would ask the general to leave the room. We shall be choosing the gentleman's attire. An important matter, but one that does not require the general's assistance.
shame. I might have given you some advice. So long, Geralt. Good luck with your audience.
No me cortan el pelo. Creo que me cortan el pelo, tío. Ahora elijo entre 3.
Feels more like I'm being readied for a wedding.
Were that so, I would have prepared the gentleman a frock, a tailcoat, or possibly a dinner jacket. In point of fact, the gentleman will choose from these garments.
Todos de color negro.
Black, black, or black.
We do not like garish colors in Nilfgaard. The gentleman will tell me once he has chosen an outfit.
Acicálate y habla con el chambelán. A ver, saquear. Bueno, pues el de medio no me gusta. Siente la izquierda, todo y la derecha. Es como algo así como unos toques así, ornamentos así, bien chulos. Este tiene como unas rayas. Tengo que pillarme este. ¿Pillo este? Voy a pillarme este. Uy, no. Inventario. Ponme la toalla. Vale, me gusta. Vale, guay. Tú y esto y... Vale.
Black suits the gentleman. Does the outfit satisfy the gentleman?
Supongo.
A studded doublet and a sword on my back, that's what would satisfy me. But tough, when in Nilfgaard.
Yes.
It's a saying. So what now? Powder my nose?
No need. The gentleman's complexion is light enough. The gentleman is to stand before the ruler of the north and south. I must confirm that he knows how to bow.
Asegúrate. No soy ningún patán, se hace una reverencia.
I'm not some boor. I know how to bow.
Please, demonstrate. That, sir, is how you might bow to a whore on a street corner. Not to the Emperor of Nilfgaard.
Vale, vale.
Please watch. Leg extended, hand flat, head down, chin to chest. The gentleman will rehearse.
Mano derecha al pecho, ¿no? Sí, vale.
Lacking fluidity and grace. But we've learned to expect less of Nordlings. Come with me.
Venga, puyo.
The gentleman will address the Emperor only when asked to, and using the appropriate title.
Your arch magnificency.
I see the gentleman is in the mood for jests. I fear the Emperor might not share his disposition. Your Majesty will suffice. Spoken loudly, clearly, and with respect.
Vale, vale.
Imgrimi et art ketzer. Duiven aden in karn eb marvoet. Emir var emreis.
Bow. Imperial Majesty.
Arer ep do orde.
Rebellion namen, Vatkan favor.
¿Tiene una pinta mala hostia?
I thought you bowed before no man.
Didn't want to disappoint the Chamberlain. We're friends.
Es un bromista. Es un bromista de primera, pavo.
Take it you didn't summon me to reminisce about the good old days, so...
Silence. My daughter Cirilla, she's returned. And she's in danger. The wild hunt pursues her. You will find her and bring her to me.
¿Ha vuelto? ¿Estás segura?
Are you sure? Ciri left. Went far, far away.
Do you believe I drag you here in the middle of a war to discuss a rumor?
I think anyone can be wrong, even an emperor.
I had forgotten how insolent you can be. I haven't the time to convince you, nor the desire, in fact. Yennefer will do that after the audience.
¿Por qué yo?
How many men in your army? 20,000? 30? So why me?
You know why. Because she trusts you.
She trusts me, yes. So tell me why you're looking for her. Doubt it's about making up for all those lost years.
For reasons of state, as always. Enough of this banter. You will agree regardless. If for no other reason than because I shall pay you. More than you customarily receive for a contract. Considerably more.
Solo hago esto por ti.
Save your generosity for those whose homes your armies have razed. I'll do it for Ciri, not for your gold.
Your motives do not interest me. Only results. Yennefer will tell you the rest. This audience is finished. Mererid! Take him to the sorceress.
Pensaba que Ciri era la hija de Yennefer y de Geralt. Pues no, yo estaba muy equivocado.
If the gentleman pleases, please keep close. There are many honorable guests in the palace, whom the gentleman
Disgusts.
need not bother.
Nos disgusta. Son armaduras esto. Son armaduras, ¿no? No son personas, son armaduras. Mola.
First thing in the morning.
Yes,
and it's
and
past noon. Calm yourself. What? Do you know who you're talking to, soldier?
¿La iglesia esto?
Nilfgaard the second, Prince of Elandar. Not only am I made to wait here like
seen us got another
Ja, nee. Ratsliden
No sé qué idioma es esto, en serio. No puedo usarlo. Algo interesante con los sentidos de brujo.
The gentleman will have time for a stroll later. Please stay with me.
Pues aquí, silla. Antigua. Ah. Yeah. O sea, sí que era interesante utilizar el esto. Mola. Vale, encontró un pasadito secreto. Está guay.
Once the gentleman is done, he should see me to retrieve his possessions.
Vale.
That quill sharpened yet? Yes? Then transcribe. The true authority in Novigrad is not the city council or the merchants guild, but the church of the eternal fire.
Sí, aquí trabaja Yennefer.
At times it is difficult to tell the
Ahí está Yennefer.
Geralt, that tunic. You look positively smashing.
Dying to take it off.
I'd consider that a proposition under different circumstances. One I might even take you up on. But we've matters to attend to. Now do you understand why I'm at Emir's court?
And seems we're in the same boat now. Ciri, she's really back? No chance he's mistaken?
Look, that's more or less what she looks like now. Or so our agents claim. Our little witch has grown into a young lady.
Nuestra gente es... Sí, ha crecido mucho.
How about that? She's grown up.
It's been years since you trained together at Kaer Morhen. A great deal has changed.
You haven't. Not a bit.
I missed those awkward compliments of yours. But let's focus on Ciri, all right?
Right. Emir said the Wild hunts after her. I'd find that hard to believe before what happened yesterday. How did they track us down?
Because of me. You see, I've spent months searching for Ciri, using locating spells, haruspicy, geomancy, anything, really. I knew the Wild Hunt might sense it, perhaps even find me, but I thought I'd tricked them.
Well, guess you were wrong.
I've sensed them on my trail, hunting me, for some time. If not for you and Emir's soldiers, they'd have gotten what they were after. I can't risk another encounter like that. It's time to put away the magic, turn to more traditional methods. To the best tracker I know. You must find her, Geralt, before the Wild Hunt does.
Vale. ¿Qué quiere decir la cacería salvaje?
The Wild Hunt. What could it want from Ciri?
I've no clue, Geralt. Might have written them to ask, but I don't have their address. I know as much as you do. It must be about her blood. Her gift. As for what the hunt wishes to do with that gift, I prefer not to think about it, really.
¿Dónde han visto a Ciri?
So where's Ciri been seen, exactly?
In two places. Velen and Novigrad. The trail in Velen is most promising. You should make that your first stop. Ask for a merchant named Hendrik at the inn at the crossroads. One of the Emperor's agents. He should get in touch with you.
That's it? No passwords, secret handshakes?
None. Sorry to spoil your fun. Your boyhood fantasies about the crafts of the trade. All we have in Novigrad are unconfirmed reports, rumors. But there you will have the help of our mutual acquaintance.
¿Ah, sí?
Tris Merigold. Apparently she's got a cozy flat on the main square.
Sure she'll be delighted to see me. What about you? What will you do?
I shall sail for Skellige. There was a magic explosion there recently, blew half a forest down. I believe this had something to do with Ciri. I'll be in Caer Trold. Join me there once you've learned something.
Antes de despedirnos, ¿por qué no contactaste conmigo antes?
One thing before we go. Why didn't you contact me? Didn't need me? Didn't even want to see me?
I didn't want to spoil things. I'd heard you and Tris made a great couple.
Yen, I'd lost my memory.
Really? That's your excuse? Let's drop it, all right? It's not what you think, or it helped me understand how much I love you. I don't wish to hear it. Any of it.
Es hora de irse.
Guess this means we need to split up again. Not my preference, but I understand. Clock's ticking.
It is indeed. So why don't I teleport you to Velen, get you there at once?
Not gonna happen. I'll go on horseback, as soon as I can get changed.
Have it your way? Oh, and you really look quite dashing in black velvet.
Think so? Maybe I can have some of my armor lined with it. Good luck, Yen.
Same to you. And if you wish to learn what's happened in the world while you and Vesemir roamed the wilderness, talk to Ambassador Varatra. That's him over there. And Geralt, I know it's wartime, but try not to be a hero, all right? Just check those leads and come back to me, in one piece. I shall be waiting.
Es que lindo amor. A ver si hablo con ella ahora. Resumen. Dios, es como en... ¿Qué quería? Esto es como en Witcher 2, me acuerdo, los portales estos son la polla. Vale, pues vamos a ver una cosilla. Rosario. No, aparte de esto... Esto no es nada nuevo. Personajes. Ah, esta es Ciri de mayor. Emir Van Emreis. Este es el emperador. Vale, su hija la protegida de Geralt corría un gran peligro, ya que la cacería salvaje la perseguía. Vale. Skell. ¿Quién es Skell? Skell y Geralt eran como hermanos en muchos aspectos, tenían la misma edad y se conocían desde muy jóvenes, cuando se entrenaban con espadas de madera en Kaer Morhen. Pasaron por muchas cosas juntos: la primera ronda de selección de los criminales, cambios, la prueba de las hierbas, el desafío, la broma carrera de obstáculos de los brujos, etc. Ya habían recibido palizas por más de un acto de vandalismo juvenil. Cuando se hicieron adultos recorrieron la senda por separado, pero se reunieron en Kaer Morhen. Casi todos los inviernos a esperar la llegada del frío, brindar por sus éxitos y recordar a los compañeros caídos. Aunque Skell no se había ganado el renombre de Geralt, tenía tanta experiencia como el lobo blanco y cumplía sus contratos con cuidado y eficacia. Sus cacerías lo habían llevado al borde de la muerte en muchas ocasiones, pero curiosamente la horrible cicatriz de su rostro no la habían causado las garras de un monstruo, sino la espada de Deidre Ademeyen, su imprevisible hija inesperada. Lambert era el brujo más joven de Kaer Morhen y quizás el último que se entrenó entre aquellas paredes, pero ya había demostrado sus habilidades en numerosas ocasiones enfrentándose a monstruos impresionantes en Povis o Toussaint. También se había labrado una reputación de arrogante y irónico, y sus modales quizás excesivamente bruscos y ariscos irritaban hasta a sus compañeros brujos de la escuela del lobo. Pero por muchos que fuesen sus defectos, ni qué decir tiene que Lambert haría lo que fuera por sus amigos, ¿vale? Tris Merigos, miradla. Qué buena estaba en el juego anterior, en el Witcher 2. La primera escena que aparece, que es la primera escena del juego, desnuda completamente. Personaje, no tenemos ningún punto, ¿no? No. Vale. Pues vamos a hablar. Quiero hablar con el embajador este que ha dicho para enterarme de los acontecimientos. ¿Es esto, no?
Ambassador Varatra. Yennefer suggested I ask you about current events, the war and so on.
Of course. The Emperor's servants will keep no secrets from each other. If you will, let us approach the map.
Curioso. ¿Cómo va la guerra?
How's the war going? I mean, apart from the fact that Nilfgaard's triumph is imminent.
I assume this to be a private conversation. We've no witnesses, so let's dispense with the propaganda, even that shrouded in irony. Our offensive was going splendidly until winter came. Edirn was in such disarray that we encountered no resistance. We had reached the Pontar before the first snows. Only a weakened Kedwin remained, and Radovid's Redania, which had ignored the rest of the North's pleas for help. We thought they'd sue for peace, perhaps even submit to vassalization. We waited for spring, certain of victory.
Radovid? Submit?
Yes, a vain hope, I agree. Radovid sent no peace envoys, nor did he advance on our positions. Instead, he trudged over the snow-bound Kestrel Mountains and attacked Kedwen, his ally. This attack took the Kedweni by surprise. They were still mourning the loss of their king. Rudderless and dejected, they laid down their arms after a few lost skirmishes and joined Radovid. And so by spring, instead of 2 weak enemies, we had only one powerful one.
Detectó cierta admiración.
That admiration I hear in your voice.
Radovid is our foe, but I cannot deny he is clever. He played us for fools, particularly dense ones at that. Returning to the war, this spring there was a massive battle in the marshes of Velen. Massive, yet indecisive. Both sides suffered enormous losses, unprecedented even. Radovid has retreated across the Pontar. He's safe for now, until reinforcements arrive from the south. Then Emperor Emir var Emrys will deal with him once and for all.
Couldn't you just go home? Save everyone a lot of marching, not to mention a few human lives.
I'm afraid the stakes are too high to fold now. We can only go all in.
Vale. ¿Cómo están las cosas en Belén?
How do things look in Velen?
As bad as ever, perhaps worse. This land never flowed with milk and honey, and now it flows with blood. Armies have swept through it several times, trampling fields, looting granaries, burning villages. Famine grips the populace.
So how's ruling that earthly paradise going for you?
Not well, to be honest. Our forces are spread thin as it is, and Velen is chiefly swampy forests that are difficult to control. We've had several patrols never return to their camps. Thus, we've temporarily delegated authority in this region to a certain Nordling, a former low-ranking officer in the Temerian army, one Philip Strenger, better known by his nom de guerre, the Bloody Baron. I advise you well. Avoid him.
Vale. ¿Qué novedades hay en Novigrado?
Any news from Novigrad? Is the free city still free?
Yes, although everyone knows this won't last. Radovid is in Oxenfurt, and the Emperor is here in Vizima, at Novigrad's doorstep, both. And both require coin and ships. Novigrad can provide these. Which is why the mood in the city is rather, well, on edge.
Meaning?
How do men deal with fear? They seek reassurance and scapegoats. The Church of the Eternal Fire understands this perfectly, and so it promises to improve the lives of its flock by pointing out the guilty. Who started the war? Who profits from it? Why, it's obvious. Mages, elves, dwarves, in a word, any and all deviants. I've been stationed in Novigrad for 13 years. First as a consul, then as ambassador. I've seen a great deal. Cruelty, cynicism, greed. But what is happening there now concerns me greatly.
Me sorprende. ¿Y noticias llegan de Skellig?
What's new in Skellige?
Nothing. The islanders pride themselves on that, don't they? Doing everything according to tradition, as their forefathers did. And like their forefathers, they quarrel with each other, pillage, occasionally attack our transports. This is cumbersome, but nothing more. Skellige has always been a footnote to history, and so it shall remain.
Todo el mundo pasa de ellos.
Sound awfully confident. What if King Bran manages to unite the Jarls? Lead all the clans against your fleet?
King Bran is a feeble old man. From what I know, he barely remembers the names of his own vassals. Uniting all might prove difficult.
Vale. Pues nada, gracias por tu ayuda.
Thanks for your help.
Think nothing of it. May the great sun light your path.
Muy amable. Es decir, los gráficos se ven mejor cuando no estoy en las conversaciones estas. A veces de fondo se ven bastante peor de lo que son.
How might I serve the gentleman?
By returning my things.
Citrus and cloves. The fragrance will keep the gentleman's robes fresh somewhat longer.
Thanks, bunches.
The Emperor is not known for his patience. He wants his daughter back safe and sound, as soon as possible.
Yeah, mentioned something of the sort. So long.
Algo así dijo. Viaja a Belén. Algo del arcado. Una misión, una conexión nilfgaardiana. Mapa al mundo. Ciudad real. Oficina. Esto es Belén, tierra de nadie. Esto es Huerto Blanco. Esto es Novigrado. Esto es una Siria Skelly, como se pronuncia. Y esto es Caer Moren. Lo entrenamos. Vale. Vale, vale. Nivel recomendado 5. Ojalá voy a empezar con una misión secundaria. ¿Qué es?
See you.
¿En serio? ¿Es lo único que puedo hacer es jugar contra él? Esa es la misión. Ah, esa es la región, ¿eh? Ahora pues sí que hay misiones. Joder, es súper grande. ¿Qué es esto? Esto parece ser como un ejército. Es enorme la región esta. No solo eso, sino que también una ciudad. Al parecer el único lugar al que puedo ir es al árbol del ahorcado.
Geralt and Yennefer were reunited, but something even more important happened in Buzina. Geralt learned that Cirilla, his one-time ward, had returned from afar, and she was in danger. He was to find her, at the Emperor's command and Yennefer's behest.
Sí, ya es la ilusión que me hacía. Trabajar para el emperador que intentó matarme. O eso han dicho. Y la verdad es que no lo recuerdo muy bien. Creo que ni siquiera le... No, creo que... Juraría que no lo he visto aún en Witcher 2. Pero bueno... Tengo que volver, pasármelo antes de nada. Antes de seguir este juego tengo que pasármelo. 5 días después. Al borde del ahorcado. ¿Dónde están los ahorcados? Ahí hay uno, ahí hay otro. Hay unos cuantos. Qué bonito. He sido con el trofeo. Hola.
Run, Roach.
Joder, sí que han colgado gente.
Faster. Slow now. Whoa. Let's go.
¿Dónde tengo que ir exactamente? Estoy en la dirección. Ah, aquí, vale, vale. Aquí hay un barco. Ah, puedo pillar el barco. ¿Qué me sirve pillar el barco? Bueno, luego me interesaría viajar hacia. Solo que hay herreros, cosas así. Y armeros. Deduzco. Venga. Vamos. Sardinilla. Creo que se llama sardinilla.
Giddy up. Slower.
A ver. No quiero bajar. ¿Alguien quiere este? Uy, se está anocheciendo.
What do you want?
Rejoice, for even a creature as depraved and base in nature as you can serve the glory of the eternal fire. Someone must see to the corpses on the battlefield. Necrophages defile those not already rotting in mass graves. This is not right.
That's to be my good deed for the day?
A handsomely profitable one, I might add. I know your kind don't work for free.
Vale.
All right, I'll take care of it.
This will count amongst your merits. The more good one works in life, the more hallowed things are. Yes, splendid. Here are the holy oils. Dash generously and set alight, understood? I wish it to flare up to the sky, for the glory of the eternal fire and all that.
Once I've incinerated the bodies, where'll I find you?
I shall be near the bridge to Novigrad.
Vale. Piras fúnebres. Vamos a montar otra vez. Seguir adelante.
Come on, Roach.
Sardinilla. Mira cómo ver con trofeo esto, cómo mola. Dios. Dios, tío, tengo que comer algo. Comer algo, va.
Unbind me before the next ones come.
When they come, I'll tend to them. Meanwhile, let's you and me chat. Like to know who I'm untying.
John Verdon. Served in the 10th Maribor Division.
Long way from your army.
The army don't exist no more. Black One smashed it to bits. I scarpered off into the woods just before that happened. Joined a group of refugees. Fucking bursting with patriotism they were. Soon as they learned I'd abandoned Temeria in her hour of need, they beat me down. Tied me up like a turkey, left me to the drowners.
Mate esa también.
Fine, I'll help.
Oh, thanks. For a minute there, I was almost sure you'd leave me to die.
Sé buen tío.
I'd like to thank you somehow, but I've not a chip crown to my name.
Tough. I'll take the loss.
Thanks, Witcher. May you prosper on the path.
Bueno, si eso seguramente a lo mejor luego tiene algún amiguito o algo que me podrá ayudar. No muerto este. Aquí está. Perfecto. Aquí, vale. Vamos a montar y vamos a seguir. ¿Tan lejos está la posada esta? Ah, no está aquí al lado. Está aquí cruzando el riachuelo este. Vale, pues tengo que decir, este juego está siendo una pasada. Poco que llevo y me está encantando. Es divertido, tiene tantas cosas que hacer. Entre los monstruos y todo. La verdad es que hace que sea súper divertido este juego.
Jackal, strangers coming! Run for your lives!
Están tranquilos. Sí, soy un forastero, ¿qué más da? Joder, como chillan todos, están todos loquísimos. Bueno, gente, lo vamos a ir dejando aquí. Espero que se haya molado este episodio. Ya sabéis lo que tenéis que hacer. Dale like, follow, suscribiros al canal si no estáis suscritos para más episodios o let's plays. En el siguiente episodio continuaremos con la historia. Entraremos en la posta y a ver qué se cuece. Entonces quiero comer un poco de comer algo, estoy casi muerto. Así que nada, espero que os haya molado el episodio, ya sabéis lo que tenéis que hacer y mañana continuaremos. Así que nada, muchas gracias por el episodio y hasta mañana. Adiós.